Hey guys, I hope everybody is finding all the information I'm providing useful and interesting and hopefully not too overwhelming. But I'm sure you all at this point are taking it all in and going, okay, so there's this and there's that, and how do I keep up with it all? Um, well, there are a number of ways. It all just depends on the kind of person you are. Are you a pen and paper kind of person, or are you more a tech savvy person and you want it all in one place? Do you want it at your fingertips on the phone, or do you like having it on your computer and you can still keep track of it that way? Um, any and all of the above work. You just got to find what works for you, and maybe you try it one way for the first week and you're like, okay, this isn't working, I need to try something else. And then you try it the next way another week. Or you go through this whole phase trying one thing and then you switch to something else the next. Like I said, there are a number of options. First of all, a simple thing that I was talking about with your meal planning. If you are one that wants to have all your meals all planned out, I will be attaching in the files section of our tracker this sheet, which can come in very handy. And you can literally break it down by day, and just jot down what are you going to have for breakfast, snack, lunch, um, mid-afternoon snack like your Shakeology or something, and dinner. And then you go down this list and you look at what all you have, and then you put down in here your grocery list. And so then you just go along here and figure out what all you need to actually buy at the grocery store. That one's super handy if you like to write stuff down. You also can basically recreate this, or I think I can probably send it to you if you want it in a more Excel or numbers. I've got Apple, so a number style file, but it'll convert to Excel, I believe. So there's something simple for that, or just a simple food journal. Get a spiral notebook or a couple pieces of paper, or however you want to do it, and write down, Monday, and then just start jotting down. And like I said, maybe at the bottom of the page, that's where you create your shopping list, and then you just flip through the pages that way. Whatever works for you. It needs to be something that's not forced upon you, that isn't your general style of how you're doing things, because if so, you might be really adamant and really on top of it in the beginning, but as soon as something else comes up, it'll be too easy to fall out of habit. And we want to create good habits for us and helping to maintain this. So that's one way of keeping track of things. Now, in general, though, the biggest thing you're going to be most concerned with is keeping up with your day-to-day. While you can have it all planned out like that, things come up, or you don't have it planned down to a T what your snack's going to be that day, or you change up what you want to put in your Shakeology that day, so things change around a little bit here and there. How are you going to keep up with your container counts? There are so many options. Within the program materials on 21 Day Fix, there are two different versions of a tally tracker. And it looks like this. And basically, if you've already calculated your target ranges, you'd figure out what that is and which plan you're on. And so then up here you would just say, I need so many greens, purples, reds, and you fill in that number. And so each day you're trying to fill in and tally these up for your grand total down here to meet what you want, and you just go. So at breakfast I had an omelet with spinach and mushrooms, 2 eggs, and a side of sprouted whole wheat toast with a teaspoon of peanut butter on it. So that would be green, red, yellow teaspoon. And you just one, and then you tally that up, and as you go along, and then you sum total and hopefully get all your numbers to count that way. That's a good visual. It's handwritten. You can do it that way, and you can do that day to day, and you can keep your whole log for the whole week, and then you can file this away and see how you did for the week. Or you there's an editable version that you could download and keep on your computer, or if you have like a Google Doc something, I think you might be able to save it into that, and you can just type in the numbers versus physically writing them in. There's also sheets like this. If anybody's interested in them, I can try to provide something like that for you this way. I know a couple of different people who like to use this version, and they'll just put it in, like one of these sheet protector sleeves, or get them laminated or something like that, and use like a dry erase marker. And they just know that for plan A, this is what you have. And depending on what plan you're on, like I said, that there's a sheet like this that I think has been created for each one of these. So if you're more interested in a paper version like this, we can figure that out for you as well. And you would just go through and, okay, like as you're fixing your breakfast, and again, like if I had my spinach and mushroom egg omelet, I would say, okay, spinach and mushroom, that counts as 1 green. My 2 eggs in it, that counts as a protein. I mark that off. My sprouted whole wheat toast, mark that off. With a teaspoon of peanut butter, mark that off. And so then you're visually seeing just what you're ticking off and what you have left throughout your day, versus having to tally it up and where do my numbers fall, and my sum total of this, I have 1 left. And if you're just not wanting to calculate it out, you just have a quick kind of mark it off. There's this kind of sheet. And finally, what my personal preference is, but like I said, to each their own, is the app. There's an app for that. Big surprise. But it's actually a Beachbody app, and you would go and search for 21 Day Fix. And then the app looks like this, and you click it, and this beautiful thing comes up. It has your transformation tracker here, where if you want to go ahead and personally log your measurements, your before measurements, just to keep your record there. You can input your weight, and then that'll actually carry over into your tracking here. And so here's the whole 21 Day Fix, the whole 21 days of everything. So then starting on day 1, when we start on Monday, you'll have this up here, if you can see that, and it lists your workout of the day, and then you can just say, okay, I did it, and you hit that little box, ta-da, it's lit up, yay. And then you have each of your meals that way. So if I say, okay, I've got, again, that breakfast example I was talking about. So if I said, okay, I had a veggie, I had a green worth of spinach and mushrooms, I had my 2 eggs, whole eggs as protein, my sprouted whole wheat toast, and a teaspoon of peanut butter. I also had a glass of water with it. I can track my water that way as well, because staying hydrated is super important. Well, now that I've input that here, you can see the, sorry, I'm trying to hold this so y'all can see this. So now you see my breakfast. It's got all of them little marked off, as well as now it shows me the remaining container counts I have here, which personally, I love that idea and that input, because it's simple, easy. I'm not saying, okay, I've had one of those, and now I've got to tally it up, and okay, I do have 1 left. That just flat out tells me what I have left in the day to eat. And so, you might have something planned out, but then you forgot, or you realized you were out of cheese, and so you haven't gotten your blue yet in. Well, now I can have avocado with dinner or something, versus when I plan to have cheese with my lunch, or however you wanted to do it. So the app, like I said, personally for me, and it keeps a running total. It's editable. You can always add notes even if you want to break it down even more and enter foods you've eaten, something about the workout, whatever, for your own reference sake, you can. And like I said, that will be for all 21 days, and it'll keep updating. Great tool. If you want more information or need additional help, I can share with you on that. On a final note, as well as if you decide to do more beyond what we're doing, there's the 3-day quick fix on here, and maintenance. So if you're going in maintenance mode, if you're not going to be eating at a deficit, in weight loss mode, you'll just do this every single day. You'll just update that and you'll just hit reset each day, and it'll go about it that way, I think, rather than having the big calendar of all 21 days, but you'll still see your breakdown, and you just track it every day. Super easy. Anyway, what I was saying is within the app that you're currently in, the Mind Challenge Tracker app, a couple of things to note when you're posting. I would love for you guys to share, as especially as we really get into the whole plan the next week and everything. Make a quick post, actually make a comment and post to the group to share what your thoughts were with the workout, or did you like it? Did you not like it? Was it easy? Was it hard? Do you need lighter weights? Do you need heavier weights? Did you try a resistance band? Did you decide you were going to go run 5 miles today, so you didn't do the cardio workout today? Whatever it might be, that's perfectly fine. Just track it and share with the group, because we all need that little extra support. We all want to know how you're doing and what you're accomplishing, and that's going to help motivate me to keep going and hopefully motivate others, as well as seeing how you're being able to achieve it can help somebody else when they're doing something else and they're going, oh, wait, I get that. Now she did it this way and I can do it this way. And each of us is different. And that's perfectly fine. But another thing I just wanted to make a comment was, for an easy reminder, if y'all didn't know, if you go into settings on this, you can set your notifications on how you get alerted. Like if you want to make sure you don't miss any of the posts I post, you can make sure notifications and push notifications are on from Coach and stuff, so that'll pop up, as well as right here, reminders. That's one that's kind of cool and kind of super convenient. But if you know or have a general idea of when you want to try to work out every day, or maybe even if you're like, okay, I know I'm always going to work out in the morning, but my Shakeology, I'm kind of trying to decide if I'm having it as a mid-morning snack or a mid-afternoon snack or whatever. But definitely by 3:30, I am going to have my Shakeology every day, or I'm going to have my workout complete. Then set your reminder, and you can you can change the time, and that it'll alert you just like a normal reminder on the phone would. Just as a, hey, have you done this yet? And so not only am I reminding you in my daily post, hey, get this done, or hey, look, this is the workout of the day, but you've got that as an extra reminder of, did you get it done? Check in with everybody. Say, hey, like I said, this will become super important, if you will, as we go on, because I will hopefully be able to offer a couple challenges and things for the groups that y'all can win fun prizes. I'm still kind of working out the logistics of what I want to do, if I'm going to do a point system or if I'm going to do names in a hat or what, and trying to decide what the fun prize will be. So anyway, that's all to come, but I wanted to share that. Like I said, there's an app for that, and like if you need any more help with that or have any other questions, please feel free to reach out or post within here and ask the question, because maybe if you're confused, somebody else might be as well, and I can hopefully answer the question for both of y'all. So anyway, hope y'all have a wonderful day, and I will talk to y'all soon. Bye, guys.